Alright, so the last video we looked at, we're talking about some of the properties of squares and rectangles. And we're going to continue to look at properties of squares and rectangles a little bit in this one. This time, though, we want to talk about those right angles that squares and rectangles are made of. Alright? Now, so we've got a rectangle here. I will say it's not the best drawing, but it suffices for our representation. And it has four right angles, but one of those right angles is divided by a diagonal. And we know that this part of the angle measures 30 degrees, and this part we're calling angle A. And we want to find the measure of angle A. Well, here's what we need to understand. That because all of the angles in a in a rectangle measure 90 degrees, that means that angle A plus 30 degrees has to equal 90 degrees. So angle A plus 30 degrees equals 90 degrees. Oh, so the total, so then angle A would have to equal 60 degrees, because 90 minus 30 would be 60. 60 plus 30 equals 90. So the sum of the angles in a rectangle divided by a diagonal are going to always add up to 90 degrees. Let's look at another one. So we've got a square. And in that square, again, we have four right angles. One of those angles is divided. We know that this side is 45 degrees, and we want to know the measure of angle B. Well, the same idea as it was with the rectangle. Angle B plus 45 degrees equals 90 degrees. So we think about, well, B equals 90 degrees minus the 45 degrees. So angle B equals 45 degrees. Let's have another rectangle. Remember, all rectangles have 90-degree angles for all the corners, but this rectangle is now divided with two diagonals. This diagonal up here we're going to say is 30 degrees. And this diagonal here we'll say is 40 degrees, and we want to find the measure of angle C. Okay. Well, remember, all four corners of a rectangle are always 90-degree angles. So what we know is that 40 degrees plus angle C plus 30 degrees has to equal 90. So 40 degrees plus 30 degrees plus C equals 90 degrees. All right, so 70 degrees plus angle C equals 90 degrees. So if we subtract, C equals 90 degrees minus 70 degrees. So angle C equals 20 degrees. Again, no matter how many diagonals we put through that one corner, that one spot in that rectangle, the sum of all of the angles is going to add up to 90 degrees. All four corners of any rectangle always add up to 90 degrees.